Welcome to My Daily Thread. It's a great little place to get a snippet of wisdom from the yoga and the meditation masters to start or to end your day. I'm Jeff Lichty. All right, welcome to the week, my threaders. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it's okay. We're going to jump right in anyways. We are working on the Patañjali Yoga Sutras, looking for that snippet of wisdom, and we're doing that with the second chapter, the Sadhanapada, and now we are at the beautiful piece that I was talking about last week of the sutras that I just love and that really is what brought me to this whole practice, or kept me in this practice, I should say. And again, if you could just take a minute and leave a review on Apple or on Spotify for this podcast, you'd be doing us a big favor. Subscribe and review. Thanks so much. All right, back to it. Chapter 2, verse 28. Yogāṅgānuṣṭhānād aśuddhi-kṣaye jñāna-dīptiḥ āviveka-khyāteḥ. Yes, that is it. This is the sutra that tells us, that promises us that by actually taking on a practice, we get somewhere. We're going to get something out of it. It's the one that kept me coming back to India, kept me studying the sutras, kept me doing the yoga posture practice when my body felt broken and I felt like my mind was about to give up on itself. But here's what it means. It says, by the practice of the limbs of yoga, the impurities dwindle away and there dawns the light of wisdom, leading to discriminative discernment. Now that's the direct quote from Satchidananda's commentary, and I like it. I like everything about it. The light of wisdom that leads to discriminative discernment, discriminative wisdom. At the end of the day, by practicing the limbs of yoga regularly, we get to have discriminative wisdom. We can learn to discern. But what's in the way of that? That's what we need to think about. You see, practice, it's the path. It's not the theory alone. We can't just chant sutras. We can't just talk about them. We can't just read books to talk about them. We need to develop something called anusthana. Anusthana is a period of steady practice, of sincere and very clear, defined practice. It's a daily practice. You have to do the work. And the work here, in this case, is Aṣṭāṅga, the Aṣṭāṅga Yoga, which is the eight-limbed path, which is what he's going to get to talking about here very shortly. By doing anusthana, it's the kind of practice where there's a strong determination for a period of time. Then there's anusthana. Then we get the results of the practice. And really, this period of time is our life, if you ask me, but that's a different conversation. If we take on this practice, then the impurities, this is the word aśuddhi, the impurities that block the light that's in us from coming through, from shining, start to dissolve. They start to give away. Satchidananda says it the best, I think. He says there's a dwindling away. I really like the way he says that. The impurities dwindle away. They don't just poof, evaporate. They don't just poof, gone, and suddenly we're enlightened. No. They dwindle away from the result of the practice. That's the anusthana. In that dwindling, then that light can rise up that's in us, that discriminative wisdom. And so this is where we're going this week. Tomorrow, I want to break down a little bit more 28. Then we're diving right into 229, which is the beautiful sutra that lays out what these eight limbs are, the Aṣṭāṅga Yoga. All right, until tomorrow, friends, keep the faith. Don't let the yoga get you down, and Om, peace out. All right, Ziggy and I are just getting the finishing touches on the website, and today or tomorrow we are going to get it posted. San Pancho 2026 in February. It is magical. I'm telling you, magical time of year, magical time to be out of the cold, and beautiful place to do it. Not to mention beautiful people to do it with. So plan it, book it, and see you there. Peace out.